Now there is a sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week, as this player has said that they're starting up a rivalry with their playing partner.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Rickie Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Rickie Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Rickie ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Rickie. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry.
Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone.
Dann schau ich dir ein bisschen zu zwinkerndes Gesicht.
The second at TPC Summerland is a half.
Ja, mach halt. Der Steffen Hitler, der macht hier schon wieder, weiß ich nicht, dumme Sachen.
Plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take one club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Nice out the rough here.
Yeah, well played. Let's get back to it, shall we?
Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Rickie Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person. But I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Rickie Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Currently 1 under for the tournament. The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4, measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way. Great shot. Lining up from around 160 yards. Opting for the 9-iron. Just needs this one to kick right. Oh, terrific approach. And a chance for birdie here at the third.
And he's down there. You got to read.
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
A well hold, he'll take the birdie. He's currently in a share of top spot. The fourth at TPC Summerland is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach.
And he's down there.
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Birdied their last hole.
Setting up here with a very long putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
Just didn't drop. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Wow, that's misjudged. This is a par putt. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right.
Well, this one's going right at the flag.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Rickie Fowler as well.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
That's very impressive. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Here's Rickie Fowler's next shot. This one looks to be heading towards the green.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole.
Wow, that really put some pressure on their playing partner. I think this rivalry just got a bit of a boost with that amazing approach.
From about 100 yards. Currently leading by 2. Going with the pitching wedge here.
Has got this thing dialed in here. Look at
that, goes down for an eagle.
And check out this little beauty. Nice touch. Yes, sir. Gets it to go. Thank you.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The seventh at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make a birdie.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
This is one of those great ball striking displays. Fairways and greens. A pleasure to watch.
Par putt coming up here.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, time to return to the action. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Hey, that's a chance.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
And that will move him to 6 under par.
And after that hole, they currently lead in first place with Jon Rahm in second.
The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Nice shot that. That should find the surface. Not a bad shot that. Still a chance.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Get excited. This could go in. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand.
It's time to check on the leaderboard.
Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt.
They've decided to club up.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Putting for eagle here. Ooh. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looking really good, this one. No, that's too bad. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Looking good so far.
Didn't quite judge the speed on that one.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par.
The putt drops, and we're moving on.
Now 8 shots in front. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. Nicely done. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity.
Little birdie look in here.
This is a good chance. That's inside the range.
And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tits, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary? Starting to look really good.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this.
Oh, they're going to walk this one in.
The dreaded pull. Always disappointing on the greens.
Just 3 feet to the cup. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Currently in first position. The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to three-putt it. Be careful on approach. Well played, mate.
2 wins so far this season.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Wonderful putt. And that puts some real pressure on their rival now.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Should find the green here. Terrific shot, and a chance for birdie coming up here at the 14th. Hang on, this looks pretty handy.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Players setting up, trying to get up and down from the bunker. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. The 15th at TPC Sutherland is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Great drive this one. They could get all the way onto the surface. I just love the aggressive play there, Rich.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
Here's Rickie Fowler. Ooh, almost went in.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 19 feet from the cup. Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle. Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And he holds it. What a putt.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Currently 14 under for the round.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
That should find the fairway. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Man, people usually don't go that far on vacation. What a drive.
Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle.
These are on rails, looking good.
Oh, birdie with big wings. Great putt. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
The 17th at TPC Summerlin is a downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. Oh, that's a great approach shot.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Go on, get in the hole. Oh, well played. He sits in first position, and I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. The 18th at TPC Sutherland is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That's heading into the rough, I think. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135. What a drive that was.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event. Ouch, that hurts. Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another chance here to close out the victory. Well, it's fair to say that this player ran the tables this week, Rich, and came up trumps in Las Vegas. Look at your Shriners Children's Open winner.
And nobody on the PGA Tour will be shining quite as brightly as this player the rest of the evening here in Las Vegas.
This is impressive. To win out here on tour is a big deal, but to go back-to-back, Rich, how significant is that?
Luke, winning once on the PGA Tour is difficult enough. To win back-to-back weeks, that's reserved for just the top players in the game.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beem, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Champions Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke. I'm pleased to be following this featured group, as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
And so this week, Henny, they're vying to beat Tony Finau. This should inspire some brilliant play.
Oh, Tony Finau will not be letting up this week, Luke. But he's such a nice guy, you almost don't want to beat him. I mean, it's tough, but you must. I don't think you're going to outdrive him, that's for sure. But iron play, or maybe you can get him there. You have to putt well, though.
Tony Finau might be a big cuddly teddy bear, but when it comes to playing on a golf course, he's going to try and strangle you to death. Good luck trying to beat Tony Finau. There is literally no weakness in this man's game. Now he knows how to win. And with that hole behind them, this player is currently tied for first with Lexi Thompson.
And now let's catch up with John McCarthy for an on-course report. What can we expect from Echo Park Golf Club this week, John?
Well, Luke, one thing I can say about this after walking the course this morning, it's a long one. So distance off the tee, especially important here at Echo Park. The course starts off along the big lake. There are a few holes that hug the edge of this lake, not unlike a Bay Hill, but here you get hit with it right off the start. And when you get away from the water, you get hit with the sand on the 6th. There's a thin corridor of fairway that leads to the green that weaves its way through. I think there's 5-6 bunkers leading up to and surrounding the 6th green. And from there on out, the players are going to be on the watch for the sand because it's sneaky and it's hard to avoid in certain situations. It's going to be an exciting time here, I think, this week at Echo Park.
This is their 5th shot.
Dann schau ich dir ein bisschen zu zwinkerndes Gesicht.
Oh my God!
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times.
Du willst ja bloß meine Geheimnisse wissen.
It'd be nice to make this one. This one's for eagle.
Surely it's going to.
Steady on. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And down it goes. So that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, move in the right direction there, Luke.
Oh, that was pure. Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
Junge,
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. Just a short putt remaining here.
der schafft aber auch eine Typ.
And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hold.
That sets a positive tone for the player, doesn't it?
And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second.
That one's right out of the top drawer.
Muss ab. Roll.
Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up.
Eine Kippe, Junge. Zuckerkippe. Dreimal ziehen, weg. daneben.
This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. His putt is of 9 feet.
This is their look at birdie.
Kann mal werden. Oder auch nicht. Okay.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 4 under. Now leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. It's time for one shotter.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see
Alter,
if
wo
they
will der
can
hin?
finish here.
Going with
Nein,
the
jetzt nicht, keine
leader.
Zeit.
Should find the green.
Ja.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order, but after
War immer
that
so.
shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Diese.
A super shot. And that'll be a big boost to a standing leaderboard. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Ach du Scheiße. Oh,
It's on a great line. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And with that, we'll move to 5 under par. Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second.
alle weggebombt, meine Gegner.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
Den will ich genau. Ich stehe mit Kurve noch. Ja. Ah, so ist besser.
Lovely for that. Second shot here on the 6th.
Wieder Fettröllchen da hinten. Wie geht? Das wird doch nichts, oder was? Hm? Hm. Eieieiei.
Not afraid to go deep. This puts
Ach,
6
du
under par.
Scheiße. Arme zurück.
Oh, just
Huh?
missed it. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
Wir scheißen doch.
Leading by a couple after that hole. At the 7th.
Wo denn?
That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, what does that line look like?
Looks like they have a
Fahrt ja
bad
wohl.
lie here in the second cut.
And here we are with the third shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Going with the 9-iron, I think. That's a pretty handy shot. Great shot into the 7th and a chance for birdie.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Playing their 5th shot.
Und wieder drin, Alter.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Tough bunker shot, no bother whatsoever for this player. They find the bottom of the cup.
This one's for birdie.
Die Pfeile gehen nach da, dann müsste ich nach da. Jawohl.
This really looks good.
And that's for birdie. Well hold. And that will take him to 6 under. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Teeing off now on this par 3. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. Oh, that one's absolutely stiff. That's just inside the range.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
Ach du Scheiße. Ach du Scheiße. Das wird nix. Oder doch? Doch.
And let's have a look at Tony Finau.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And from the bunker here. Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. A long par 4 this hole. Golf became a power game, and there's few players out on tour that have more prodigious power than Tony Finau. If he really wants to go full tilt, Rich, it feels like everyone's playing for second.
He is a dynamic player that has the ability to make birdies in bunches. The ball striking, I think, is always going to be brilliant. Watching him when he was on the Korn Ferry Tour, graduated to the PGA Tour, and just keep watching the steady progression. Each and every week, he just seems to get a little bit better, and the confidence level is over the moon with this kid. And to bundle it all up, Luke, he's one of the nicest guys in the world. You want to root for a Tony Finau. He is such a likable, lovable guy, I believe, that you can't help but root for him. And the wins that he didn't get are just heartbreaking, and we felt the pain alongside with him. I love watching this guy play. I root for him every single week.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Not a bad line, this one. Time for the second shot at the 10th. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Be the ball, Danny. No. And now over to Tony Finau.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off the tee shot. Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green, clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
All this rough looks to be lush and thick, doesn't it? Choosing the 9-iron here.
Yeah, this is lovely. Oh yeah, that's awesome. I didn't think they'd be able to hit that from that lie.
This putt to get to 10 under par. Go in. That'll sting a bit. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole. Solid par putt, that. And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second. Let's head to the 12th hole. This tournament's coming alive. I wonder what just went down. This was his 4th shot. Well, that's high quality. I'm sure they were aiming for it, but for it to go in, that's awesome. And back to the play, shall we? Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill. Now that's how you roll the rock.
I think he's pulled this one. This is a bogey putt coming up. Well, the leader giving a little hope for the rest of the field there as they put down a bogey on the scorecard. A putt for a place in the top 10. This has eyes for the hole. That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum. Looks like a lovely little draw there. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
This one looking really good.
You know, it's not if you make bogeys, it's how you respond. Well done. Still in the lead now after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4 hole. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
And from around 135 yards.
And tidy looking shot, that one. Oh, good shot that. Right inside the range. This putt to get to double digits under the card.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today. Looking good.
That's frustrating. An opportunity to make a par here. And that putt drops, now 9 under as we head to the stretch.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly an insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
This one is chewing fiber.
Yeah, nice looking shot there.
Heck of a shot, setting up almost a guaranteed birdie.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
And back to the course with the live action. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Now at the 17th hole. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Going with the pitching wedge here. Well, they'd love a little bounce to the right here. Oh, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. Oh, a 9-foot chance here.
This for a birdie run. Yep, tracking well.
Oh, terrific. What an effort.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Sitting at minus 11 for the day. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Now this one looks to be heading down the runway. Time for the second shot on the 18th. Oh my! That's an unlucky break. It was right at it. The hole out from off this green here to win the tournament. Oh, I thought that one was going in. It's all come down to this. Putt for the title. It's got a chance, and that'll do it. Holes it for the win.
Absolutely. It's hard to believe that this player already got 4 victories on the season. Top of the game right now. It's impressive.
And Rich, mark that down as one of the outstanding wins we'll see this season.
It's always impressive when you see a player outshine their fellow competitors, because all of these players are really good, but this player made everybody in the field look very, very average. So good was their performance.
Well, on behalf of myself, Two-K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Falcon Open
is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beem in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
Well, Henny, it sounds like they're trying to beat young Will Zalatoris. I'm really looking forward to this matchup.
Oh, as am I. Wily Will found his way onto the tour in a very unusual manner, and he kept himself there. The pressure is not too much for him. He can handle anything. He's a fierce young man, a young man of the future, and I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with his game. Where can you beat him? Where can you see any of those defenses? He's very confident, and as I said, Luke, he can take that pressure.
Yeah, well, he might be slight in stature. I think he's 160 pounds wringing wet, but he's big on confidence and bold with his iron play. There is not a flag he won't fire at, so if you want to beat Will Zalatoris, you better go hole hunting.
At -2, going along nicely today. Well, that's huge momentum they're bringing to this hole. Coming off the eagle. Time to hit another good drive. From around 170 yards here. Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, that's a high caliber shot.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, that is simply brilliant. What a shot.
Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard.
12 feet to the cup coming up.
This one's tracking.
Good putt, that.
And after that hole, leading Billy Horschel by a stroke.
Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Oh, this needs a little right turn, Clyde.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
He's going to fade this one. Yeah, that one will play. Okay, let's get back to the action. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup, looking for another birdie here. Is tracking.
Well, this was the conundrum, wasn't it? When the new rule came in, did they leave the flag stick in or did they take it out? I'm pretty sure they wish they would have taken it out there. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Let's see what happens here on the 4th.
Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Rich, there's plenty of paths to the PGA Tour, but few seem to bash their way to the PGA Tour quicker than Will Zalatoris. It was an immediate impact he had, and it's just such an exciting game he possesses.
Watching him go from the Korn Ferry Tour and essentially bypassing all of that fairly immediately with the 3 wins and getting onto the PGA Tour and having such a profound effect when he was out there really is quite astonishing. Without getting the win, but seemingly in contention each and every week out there, you feel the sky is the limit for what's going to happen with this young man. He is so disciplined in what he does in a round of golf. He's got a great mind in the way that he approaches the game and how he advances the golf ball to point A to point B to point. He sees this golf course 3 shots in advance. It's just kind of like it's right there in front of him. He reminds me of an old school pool player who he's already made all the shots. Now just has to go ahead and just sink the next one because he set himself up perfectly for the next one. It's impressive.
Great looking shot this. Wow, what a shot. That was special. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
7 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Okay, steady now. It's just about 3 feet away. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And after that hole, you've built a 2-stroke buffer over Billy Horschel. Wonderfully played. Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. And that will take him to 5 under. It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now?
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Henny, what's the player facing here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Oh, I didn't see this as possible. What a shot.
There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Well, that's a nice line. Just 3 feet to the cup. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface. Great ball striking. It's a thing of beauty.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. And that's their 4th birdie of the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. Here's Will Zalatoris. Wonderful shot.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. As we stride to the final hole of the outward half of Foxholm Golf Links, players will be licking their lips with this par 5, measuring just over 500 yards.
Yeah, this is a gift to end on. However, you got to find the fairway really to give yourself the best opportunity. Players are not going to be able to fly those bunkers down the right-hand side, and if you hit it right of those, trees come into play. Bail out to the left, give yourself a long iron second shot into this massive green. Lots of runoff areas all around this green, but what a great opportunity to end this front nine with possibly an eagle 3.
Well, well played. Time for the second shot here at the 9th. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Oh, well holed.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
Let's get back to it, shall we? Chance to move to 8 under here.
Putting for eagle. That always sounds good.
Oh, this looks pure. Well, it's a bit disappointing. Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet.
This for back-to-back birdies.
I like the look of this. Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 7 under. Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That's some good golf right there. Playing from around 240 yards. Going with a 3-wood here.
This one headed left and not coming back.
Yeah, that looked pretty good the whole way. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close. That was a gallant attempt. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Putting for birdie. And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will take him to 8 under. Here we find ourselves on the tee of
Jetzt hat er auch noch -1. Nein, das kann nicht wahr sein. Jetzt kommt er. Eieiei.
Looks like they put a good swing on that one. That should find the short stuff. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. And they've done it. Hold another one from way out. What a shot.
Absolutely insane. I've never seen anything quite like this.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
Yeah, they were looking at an up and down, but just down.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently in 4th place.
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. The 12th hole at Foxholm Golf Links is a strong par 3 measuring 216 off the back tees.
Luke, this is by far the scariest shot on this golf course. The runoff area to the left is severe. That golf ball will definitely run back into the hazard unless they catch a fantastic break. Players are definitely be bailing out to the right, but make sure you come up short and right because you want no part of that greenside bunker. Just needs a little bit more of a kick to the right.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, what a great stroke. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in 2nd place. Well, 13th. That's unlucky for some, Rich.
Nicely done.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Let's return to live play now. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That is hunting for the hole. Oh, what a big putt to make that one.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
He's currently sitting in 1st place. Let's see what happens here at the 14th. That's a little untidy.
opting for the 5-iron. And here we are with the third shot. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Big chance here. That's a great attempt from long range. So close.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Playing their fourth shot. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? An opportunity to make their par.
And after that hole, this player is ahead by a whopping 10 strokes. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action.
Choosing the 9-iron here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Looking really good, this one. Yes, they've made it.
Seemingly an insurmountable lead with just 4 to play. Gotta like his position.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Let's see what happens here at the 16th.
Could roll into the rough on this one.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, this would be handy if it could bounce right. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Great touch.
And he needs this to save par.
Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Nicely done.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Oh, great shot. Holes out for a birdie.
Nasty lie out of the rough, but look at this in the hole. Can you believe it?
Three feet to go here to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the lead.
Absolutely tattooed that one.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader. And with this putt, he will win the event.
This is tracking.
Well, Rich, they say winning becomes a habit, and this player's certainly making a habit of it.
What an incredible week. This player was spot on all week long. What a finish. Great win.
And Rich, that seemed like a leisurely waltz to victory, didn't it?
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
On behalf of Rich Beem, Henny Koyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Daybreak Classic is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beem in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose. Not many people have been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this rivalry. And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Just got to use the touch of a feather. Barely has to blow on it. This is just downhill.
Get in. Oh, so close. A par putt on the table. So it'll be a par to start their round.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
Well, it looks like John McCarthy's stepped back ashore, kicked off his boat shoes, and is going to give us a little bit of a condition of today's course. John, what are the players facing here at Old Marina Golf Club?
Well, Luke, we're on the coast, but there's a good mix of coastal and inland holes at Old Marina Golf Club. Lots of movement in these greens. If you are an expert at reading putts, you're going to have a bit of a leg up, I think, this week. I love the fourth hole, par 5, that stretches along the ocean, has a green that's well protected by bunkers, which probably might dissuade some from going forward in 2. The 7th hole, similarly, a par 5 stretching down the ocean, but is much less protected around the green. And that green is enormous, by the way. So that'll definitely be green light city for the players this week. And one last hole. I really love the par 4 14th. The players are going to hit over the water to a fairway that juts out into the ocean on a peninsula. So that will provide some great entertainment this week as well. Looking forward to see what kind of creativity is on display by these players here this week at Old Marina Golf Club.
Rich, what kind of mojo do you think this player's got after winning in their last start?
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Putting for birdie here.
Looking better.
And that will drop in for a birdie.
I like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And now that finds him in first place. And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Well, with a pocket full of FedEx Cup points over the last half a dozen starts or so, this player certainly has been delivering consistent results and pushing for wins or winning, Rich. Do you expect that to continue here this week?
Luke, absolutely. Week in and week out, this player has consistently performed at the highest level. I got to believe he's a lot of people's favorites to win this tournament.
Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
Their boldness paid off. They've got this for the eagle.
Like the look of this one. Ooh. A birdie putt awaits. Wow, they certainly got out of the right side of bed today.
Setting the tone early in this round.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
Yeah, this is not what they wanted. There might be a couple of hits here.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead.
It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Well struck.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. And back to the play, shall we? And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
This has a real chance.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Currently leading by 3.
Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. This putt coming up is for birdie. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Well, this should find the short grass. Time for the second shot here at the 7th. This player's dialed in. What a shot.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it.
This is awesome. Check this out. Opens the blade wide up, goes right underneath it, and finds the bottom of the cup. Bravo indeed, sir.
Ouch, that hurts. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 6 under. Currently in first position. We've reached the 8th hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
This one's looking good.
Was on a good line. Putting for a par now. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. The 9th hole here, though, at Old Marina Golf Club is a strong one. A really tough test to finish the opening 9. A par 4 stretching 466 yards.
For those who like to work the golf ball from left to right, you're going to have to take a little bit of a chance by aiming over that hazard on the left-hand side. But if you find the fairway, boy, I tell you what, that's a fantastic feeling because this hole has got so much beauty. I love the second shot, the bunkers on the front, but I love how the green runs away on the left-hand side. The design of this hole, especially the green, is absolutely amazing.
Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. It's just about 3 feet away.
This is their look at birdie.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Next up is this par 4 hole. Playing from around 160 yards. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Yeah, nicely played.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet. This for a birdie run.
If it's up, it could be in. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
And this from the greenside rough. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Next up is this 2-shot hole. Oh, well done. Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot at the major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Oh, nice looking putt. Oh, how about that one? And now over to Justin Rose.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
This is from miles away. Just didn't drop. So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead.
This has to be one of the more difficult holes in golf. The long par 4. That was wonderfully done. Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, he's about 155 from this hole location.
Opting for the 9-iron. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. Just 3 feet to the cup.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. That's a big drive. And they're playing from about 140 yards out. That was a beauty. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. What a putt. Started this perfectly.
And down it goes. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Ooh, that almost went down.
Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Such soft hands.
Well, the leader is really starting to gap the field now. They're 10 strokes ahead. This is quite an astonishing performance by our leader. Their advantage now out to double digits. I'm not sure if the chase back is good enough to catch them.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Oh, I like the look of this. That's frustrating. And this one is for his par. That putt drops, and now 12 under par, heading down the stretch.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Not quite the shot he was wanting. Second shot here on the 16th. Oh. Well, at least they'll get some style points for that one.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, how good is that? Buries it for birdie as well.
Check this out. Holing it out from the fairway. That away. Great shot.
Wow, that's classy. Good save from there.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first with Harold Varner III in second.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Playing from around 230 yards. Opting for the 3-wood. Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Using the big muscles to get it home in 2 there.
This one's online. That will drop, and it will extend the lead. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Here's Justin Rose. Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Here they are, full of confidence on the next tee, coming off the eagle. Oh, what a shot by our leader.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Wonderful shot into the 18th and a chance for birdie. And he can win the event here if he can hold this putt. Well, Rich, I'm in awe. Just how well are they playing?
Luke, the victories, winning never gets old, but this is getting out of hand, isn't it? Another victory on the season.
Sometimes you've just got to stand and applaud. That was a performance for the ages.
It's just one of these wins where you just want to sit back and just soak it all in and enjoy it.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.